Listen to me. Isn't it amazing that when Job went through what he went through, Job worshipped? When Jesus went through what he went through, Jesus was willing to say, Father, is it possible to negotiate this? Job didn't complain, no, he worshipped. But Jesus is about to get to the cross, and the whole pain of all that he had gone through, and the people he was going to die for were not even appreciating him. How many children today look at their parents and insult them and say, shame on you? Other people are taking their children around the world. We are here and you can only take us to this school. All you can do is pay our school fees. And it can be painful as a responsible father and mother. And you look and say, what kind of a child is this? You are not grateful that I can send you to school? Am I the one who gave birth to myself? They will respond to you. There are times when your good can be evil spoken of. It brings sorrow. It brings sorrow. I know a man years ago who went to do an act of charity in a region somewhere, and when he went, at the end of it, they persecuted that man and insulted him and said, shame on him, that for his status, for him to go and give the mini gifts that he gave the people there, they said other ordinary people had done something better. It was just a contribution. Have you seen people that you give them a bag of rice and they say, where's the salt? Where is Maggie? You just gave rice like that. Listen, beloved people of God, I know we are laughing, but I want you to pay attention, because many of you right now, this is one of the things that closed the door to your heart of compassion. You were not like that. There are many loved ones who have been changed as a result of the evil-heartedness of people. There are people who have vowed today to never help anybody who is not their children in the nuclear family again, because they've invested in too many people who have brought them heart pain. Have you seen such kind of families? There are many people who took other children. All their children are well behaved, and all those they outsourced to help have caused trouble. They have slept in the station. They have gone through all kinds of trouble because of someone else's child. It can be very painful. The sorrow, the bleeding of the heart that comes on account of your greatness and on account of your intention to serve the purposes of Jesus. How about sincere people who have gone to pray with families and they just box them together as men of God and say, all these prophets moving from house to house looking for food to eat, whereas some of them were sincere people who were praying from the depth of their heart with families. There are some of us men of God, is almost like a cross, day and night. People believe that every man of God who God is helping is either using a charm somewhere, or he's using some you know, whether demonic something that you ate and you swallowed, and so on and so forth. The moment people see the spectacular manifestation of the hand of God upon a life, how about people who are blessed? You see, the moment people do not understand your life and your lifting, the moment you become a mystery, people will give their interpretation to everything around your life. There are sincere people who have suffered and continue to suffer across boards all around the body of Christ on account of what God has done and is doing in their lives. There are great people who have been faithful, who have served, who have done all kinds of things, and they have not received the rewards that befit their sacrifices. Whether in office, you hear someone will say, I have served for 30 years, I have served for 40 years, and some of them are retired in shame and pain and just left like that. Some of the ideas that have driven many companies, many organizations today, the people who were the brain behind those ideas continue to live unrewarded lives today. Some of them are not even recognized. Whether as a nation, as corporations, people have brought all kinds of ideas and concepts that have produced victory, tremendous victory for organizations and all kinds of platforms, and yet those people remain rejected, dejected, and so on and so forth. may be talking about you, I may be describing you, but can I tell you something? You must obtain grace through this teaching tonight to understand the spiritual dynamics of being and remaining an overcomer. Say, I am an overcomer. Please shout it. Say, I am an overcomer.
Thank you for watching our entire video today. If you feel you can bless someone, please join us and spread the gospel by sharing this video on your social media.